Well, more controversy for Northwestern University's athletic program today. The Tribune reports the baseball team was under a human resources investigation for bullying and for abusive behavior. The investigation involves first-year baseball coach Jim Foster, and it comes as the school deals with the hazing controversy involving the football team. It resulted with head coach Pat Fitzgerald getting a 2-week suspension without pay. But after reports detailing the sexual nature of the alleged hazing, University President Michael Schill released a statement suggesting that he might give harsher penalties. Also today, Northwestern student newspaper broke yet another story involving the football team, involving allegations of racism.
In the meantime, a college athlete turned state lawmaker says the Northwestern hazing incident underscores the need for legislation to protect student athletes.
And WGN political reporter Taman Bradley is joining us with the proposal.
Ray and Lourdes, gender equity, guaranteed education benefits, and more. A state lawmaker, former student athlete, has been charging hard for a student athlete's Bill of Rights. And in light of the Northwestern football allegations, he thinks his plan will pass.
We've got to do something different with the way we operate college sports in this country.
Having played defense at the University of Illinois, State Representative Cam Buckner knows all too well the culture of a football locker room.
College locker room is a very complicated place, especially for a young rookie. It's a very vulnerable time, I think, for a young athlete when they first step foot on campus.
Buckner says in addition to homework, tests, and adjusting to life on campus, a young athlete must prove himself to his teammates. But the Northwestern allegations of widespread hazing, including sexual violations, crossed the line.
What we saw, what we heard, and what the allegations are saying about Northwestern, to me, they go beyond hazing. As I've said, I think that if these are true allegations, this is sexual assault, unwanted touching, unwanted sexual activity.
As Northwestern manages the fallout, Buckner is renewing his push for legislation protecting Illinois student athletes.
A college athlete's Bill of Rights that makes it very clear to young women and men who are collegiate athletes in the state of Illinois what their rights and what their resources are as well.
And in light of the Northwestern scandal, Buckner is amending his bill.
We hadn't talked in this, in the legislation that currently we hadn't talked much about, about hazing, about whistleblower protection status, making sure that young people have the opportunity to go to somebody within the university who is not necessarily their coach.
And what Buckner is talking about is an ombudsman, someone independent at a school's sports department that athletes can turn to have their grievances addressed. He'll try to get his bill passed during Springfield's November veto session, he says.
All right, a lot of people are talking about it. Taman, thank you so much.